Okay, so if you saw my last video, you know that I got in touch with Healthier You eClinic, and they told me how to connect with their website and how to begin the registration process. I did that, and then I told you I wanted to come back after I had gone through that process and actually contacted a doctor. So I did. I went through the registration process with them. It was very simple, very easy, and then I was given a confirmation email to verify. So I went to my email, verified that, of course, and it took me right back to a login page where I logged in and then was immediately able to search for a doctor in my state. I picked a doctor, and I actually clicked on the set an appointment button, and when I did that, it actually took me to the pages to put in my medical background, my medical history, my lifestyle, whether I smoked or drank, and then some family background, parental and sibling history. But on each of those pages, there was only like 8 questions. It was very quick and very easy. I went through that, and then after I did that, it actually took me to a page that gave me the opportunity to download the video software. And so then it gives you, a little instruction on how to do that. That's pretty intuitive and straightforward. After all that, it took me to the final page where I had to accept the terms and conditions, of course. And then the last button was create appointment. So initially, when I pushed on the set an appointment, it didn't set an appointment right then, but it did prompt me to put in my medical history and basically set up my profile, so that when I did get to the end of that process and connected hit the create appointment, the doctor could call me with all of that background being filled out, even though it was, like I said, quick and easy. So I did that, hit the button. It was literally about 12 minutes, 13 minutes probably, as I'm watching the clock on the computer, and my phone rang. And it was a doctor who introduced himself, and I told him that I thought I had a sinus infection. He asked me why I thought I had a sinus infection. I told him all the things, and with a great deal of education, he told me why he didn't think it was a sinus infection, and that he really didn't want me taking antibiotics for that, but that he had another item that he wanted me to take. And then, of course, I asked him, well, is that something I can just buy over the counter? He said, no, I'll have to write you a prescription for that. And I said, okay. He said, well, what pharmacy would you like to use? Well, I had already entered in the website. When you go through that registration process, it'll ask you to search for your pharmacy by zip code. So I put in my zip code. I picked my Walmart pharmacy, which is right down the street. And so when he asked me for the phone number, I just clicked on the little tab that said My Pharmacy and gave him the phone number that he was to call the prescription into. So got in the truck, 15 minutes later, went down to Walmart. Here's my prescription for the item, the medicine that he suggested that I take. And I want to tell you, the product works. I don't have insurance. We fall in that background where we make too much money to have any kind of a health care provided, and that's okay. We don't want that, but then again, we don't make enough money to pay $800 to $1,200 a month for health insurance. The last health insurance I had for my family of 5, my wife and 3 kids, was literally $1,100 a month out of our check. Can't do that. But this is really quite amazing, that for a small monthly subscription, I can call in, my kids that seem to always have strep throat. If I get I need some kind of a sinus medicine, if somebody gets pink eye, there's any number of things that you could call in and talk to them about. And I think it's great, and I wanted to do this video to let you know it works. 24-hour eDocs is a real company providing a real service that I wanted to do myself to prove that it worked before I recommend somebody else do it. So it is a new company. I'd recommend that you check it out and that you join. It is also a network marketing company, and if you like the idea of having the service as well as potentially making a residual income from it, I would obviously love to have you join in our team. Our specific URL, if you want to join us, is 24houredocs.com/on-call. I'll repeat that. It's 24houredocs.com/on-call. Hope this was helpful to you. I personally did it. It does work. I think it's great. So, thanks for watching.